Listen, I know chains get a bad name sometimes, but this is a pretty cool spot in Oklahoma City called Whiskey Cake Kitchen and Bar. And I believe it's the only location in Oklahoma, but there's multiple locations all over Texas. It's a nice open concept. You can smell like a wood fire type cooking as soon as you walk in. It's a dim lit ambiance, and it's a pretty cool farm to table type feel. Apparently they're known for their great selection of whiskey, but I want to commend them for celebrating Women's Month by featuring women-ran distilleries, but also donating to support other women in whiskey. And I must have been hungry because everything on their menu looked good. They had a good selection of options, but also a good drink menu. But before we begin, hey man, let's dig in. And starting with their Three Little Pigs, this is slow roasted barbecue pork, onion straws, a Brussels sprout slaw made into sliders. And the layers on this is what makes it. The barbecue pork was okay, but with everything together, this was a great bite to eat. And also for an appetizer, we got their fried green tomatoes. I mean, these were fried to perfection, and the remoulade had a nice, tasty garlic flavor with a subtle hint of spice. And a big shout out to our server, Alina, because she did an amazing job. For my mains, I went with the ribs and mac and cheese. Their mac and cheese came with a crumble on top, and the cheese sauce was very cheesy and had more of a garlicky type taste. It was good, but to me, it just needed a little bit of pepper. And for the ribs, these came out looking beautiful with that honey pepper lemon glaze on top, and the meat itself was super tender. Honestly, maybe I'm just a fan of ribs when they're on the grill or smoked. I have yet to find some good pork ribs that I like that hasn't been. And I have to point out that the girls love their chicken tenders and grilled cheese sandwiches. And my oldest got the chicken and cheese melt with a great applewood smoked bacon, a crispy ciabatta bread, but that garlic basil aioli they put on there is amazing. And whatever you do, you gotta try their ketchup. At least I think it is, because it's definitely the best ketchup I've ever had. And last but not least, you got their chicken and waffle. This is served with 2 eggs how you like it, but also their house-made country gravy. With the syrup on top, I gotta give this combination a 9.1. The gravy was okay, but with that waffle being delicious and the chicken being well seasoned, this is a pretty good option. But just as the name says, you gotta try their whiskey cake. It's a sticky toffee cake, a bourbon anglaise, spiced pecans with a house-made vanilla whipped cream. All in all, we had a pretty great experience. It's a little pricey, but definitely worth checking out. Whiskey cake, they get the sizzle bizzle.